we go. Hi, my friends and fishes. This class has been carried out for a week. So today it's our 8th day. And last week we pretty much focused on the breathing. And I know that I would rather continue for another week, just to focus on breathing and hopefully yourself also really experience, through the breathing, anapana. Anapana means breathing in, breathing out and breathing in. And to kind of experience or test, the samadhi, the concentration, and nothing but just, the breathing. But, because everybody is kind of have a different situation and different experience. Some people could move faster, some people maybe drop out from the class. So I think that then I decided just kind of move forward, okay? And maybe this situation will last for, another at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So that means that this class can last for 1 month. So let's set up kind of 1 month class, okay? And so right now, today we would like to focus, move on to the second phase for meditation. That would be what we call the vipassana. Last week, what we have been doing is called anapana, breathing. And this week will be vipassana. So vipassana literally means see, but the see is not use eyes to see, but more like you penetrate the sensation of your body. Like use a divine eye to look at your body, okay? So, but the translation become insight, INSIGHT, insight meditation. So most people call insight meditation. So I would like to, excuse me, I would like to explain the method of the meditation. It's kind of through focus on your sensation of your body, And today what we're going to do is from just like a scan. You scan like a CT scan. Scan from the top to the bottom. But we're going to do it, like a parts by parts. And the goal or the result, what will happen if you do that? The first one, gradually you will feel like the warmth, the temperature. You feel very warm in your body. Warmth. And there was an effect that you will feel like there was a lot of very subtle functions in our body. For example, we are breathing. That's kind of easy. But also our blood is a flow, circulate in our body. Once when you exercise this vipassana, somehow you can feel or see, indeed it's a feel, okay? Everything in your body is become amplified. So you can feel like your muscle is jumping, and your blood is flowing. So it's more like micro visual. Like you look inside, everything from very small, subtle, usually you ignore, and suddenly it kind of amplify and become big, and you can basically kind of feel or see the function of your body. Okay, so I'm not talking about something like a myth. If you really put your effort to it, then you will experience it. Okay, so that is the vipassana. And what do you want? What is the purpose? The purpose is if your mind, your spirit want to liberate, attain the enlightenment, you also have to understand the vehicle, your body. What is the nature of your body? And the insight meditation is teach you to look at the nature of your body. Okay, so that were kind of the function of a vipassana. Now I share with you, and now let's today let's start it. And the first one still, again, let's have some review that when we talk about meditation, first is body, breath, and mind. 身, 息, 心, body, breath, and mind. And the first, the body posture, 7 steps of Vairochana. And the first one, the feet, crossed, or you can have a half lotus position. I think that maybe put some picture for those people are not familiar with what is the feet posture about it. Okay, and feet crossed, don't hanging on the ground, and always have a cushion. You can sit. Make sure your hips always higher than your knees. Okay, or especially your feet. And back upright, relax, always upright. Shoulder open up, put it down. Then the hands, thumb slightly touched. And as I always mention, this time you can kind of clockwise circulate your body counterclockwise. So make sure you sit stable and loosen your muscle as well. And shoulder, open up, put it down. And the chin, put it in. Pull in. The head is not lower down or chins up, but horizontal. Pull it in. Pull in. The tip of your tongue behind the upper teeth, slightly touched. And now eyes totally closed. Now you have a relaxed and upper position. Now move to breathing. We have told you 3 techniques about breathing. The first one, counting. Counting always good to help you to concentrate. Breathing in and breathing out. For the beginner, if you breathe slowly, so about 10 seconds, so one breathing in and breathing out. That means that when you breathing in and breathing out 6 times, that means 1 minute. But for someone, you breathing in and breathing out even slower, maybe about 15 seconds. That means that each minute, you breathing in, breathing out 4 times. So even though most of the Buddhist texts tell you only count for 1 to 10, but I find that if you want to have a kid to meditate for 5 minutes, it's really good to tell them that they can count for 30 times or even 60 times. Remember, counting is not the goal, it's only a mean. So if immediately you can focus on your nostril, the nose, from the bridge of your nose and then to the 2 nostrils, this area is your temple. Then you don't have to count because you already can concentrate. That's technique 1, counting. Second one is observing. Just follow your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Be aware of the air coming. Come through your nose. And also know the air comes out from your nose. And you also aware about the length of your breath. Am I breathing long or short? The temperature of the air is cold or hot. Do I breathe in haste or smooth? And also aware about that when you breathing in, breathing out, the air full of your body. So you feel the body is warm. Warmth, not cold. I'm going to skip the technique 3 about the abdominal breathing. Because in the future, I will say more about that, the belly breathing. But right now, let's focus on your breathing on your nose. Make sure you have the focus and make sure you have a smooth breathing. No sound, no panting, but fine and slow. Now let's start today's practice called vipassana. Focus on the sensation in your body. Now you bring the focus from your nose to the top of your head. Kind of your attention now move to the top of your skull, the head, the center. What is the sensation there? Heavy, itch, sore, or pain. Just be aware of the sensation. You don't have to speak it out. Just be aware. What is the sensation on the top of your head? Now start to extend kind of in a circle to the center of the circle, and then to the surrounding, to extend. So the top part of your head. So what is the sensation on your head? Heavy, tight, tense, sore, Now move down to your forehead. You feel tightness, tense, sore, painful, itching. Now move to your right eyebrow. Same. What is the sensation on your eyebrow? Heavy, itching, tense. Now move to your left eyebrow. Now move your attention to your right eye. Maybe the circle of your eyes feel, tiredness. Now move to your left eye. Now to your right cheek. What is the sensation on your right cheek? Left face, cheek. Now to your mouth. The whole face, the sensation on your face. Now move to your neck, the back neck. Tightness, short, pain, heavy. Now move to the neck, front neck, your throat. You might feel itchy, sore, pain. Now move your attention to your right arm, right shoulder, right upper arm, right elbow, right lower arm, to your hands, right to your first finger, thumb, index, the middle finger, the fourth ring finger, the fifth one, pinky. Kind of scan through it. From the first one, use your attention, your mind, to scan the sensation in your body. Now let's move to your left shoulder. Is my shoulder tightness, tight, or short, heavy, itchy, or pain? Upper arm of your left hand. Now to your elbow. Lower arm of your left hand. Remember, scan through it, the sensation. Now to your left hand, thumb. What is the sensation on your left hand, thumb? Numb, cold, itchy, hard. Now move to index finger. The middle finger. The fourth and the fifth, the little one. What is the sensation on your hand? Now move your attention to your chest. Be aware of the moving up and down when you are breathing, or even your heartbeat. Now move your attention to your back. Down to your waist and to your hips. Now move your attention to your right thigh. Is it hurt Is numb? Is it painful, heavy, or numb? Now move to the right knee. To the leg, right leg, and to right foot. First finger of first toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. The whole right foot. What is a sensation on your right foot? Numb, painful thigh. From left hip, maybe it's hurt, it's numb, it's sore, heavy. What is the touch sensation when you sit on the cushion? Now move to left thigh. Your attention to the left knee, and to your left leg. Move to your left foot. First toe, second toe, third toe, first toe, the last fifth little toe. What is the sensation on your left foot? So you scan the sensation part by part, from the top to the bottom, and from right to left. If you do that, right now you feel warm. The heat in your body after you scanned the sensation in your body. If you can sit longer, what you have to do is do it reverse way. That means that from the bottom to the top, and from the left to right, and reversely scan the sensation on your body and back to top. And you need to do this repeatedly. Up the top to the bottom, bottom to the top. Again and again and again. And raise the awareness of a sensation in your body. Now let's do some metta meditation. Send our loving kindness thought prayer to ourselves and to the people we know and unknown. Especially, we need to send out our positive thought. In this situation, critical and devastating time for our country and for the people in the world. May I be free from the infection of a coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. May my spouse, partner, and children be free from infection of coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. May my parents and brothers and sisters free from the infection of coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. May my teachers and my students be free from infection of coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. May all my friends and my neighbors be free from infection of coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. May all the people in United States, this country, be free from the infection of coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. May all the people in this world be free from the infection of coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. May all the doctors and the nurses, medical professionals, be free from infection of coronavirus and other disease, free from suffering, and be well and healthy. We would like to thank you, all the people in the politics, especially in science, and those also the people who provide the security for this country, policemen, National Guard. May them free from infection of coronavirus and other disease, and be well and healthy. May those people who contract with the coronavirus will get speed recovery and be well and be healthy. May all the people who die from coronavirus and other disease rest in peace and reborn in a happier realm. Amitofo. Now, I'd like to read an English version of a Heart Sutra at the request of one of our audience, Laura. And we would like to transfer the chanting of the sutra merit to the people we just mentioned and to all the sentient beings in this world. Panya Paramita Heart Sutra. The Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara, while practicing the profound Panya Paramita, clearly saw that all the 5 aggregates are empty, thus overcoming all suffering. Sariputra, form is no different from empty. Empty is no different from form. Form is just empty. Empty just a form. Sensation, perception, volition, consciousness are also like this. Sariputra, this is the emptiness of all dharmas. They are neither arise nor cease, neither defiled nor pure, neither increase nor decrease. For this reason, within emptiness, there is no form, no sensation, perception, volition, or consciousness, no eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, or mind, no sight, sound, scent, taste, touch, or thought, being, and even no thinking, no ignorance, nor end of ignorance, no even aging and death, nor end of aging and death, no suffering, origin, sensation, or path, no wisdom, and no attainment. Because nothing is attained, Bodhisattva maintain Panya Paramita, then their mind is without hindrance, without fear, escaping upside down dream-like thinking, ultimately realizing nirvana. All the Buddhas of all time maintain Panya Paramita, thus attaining Anuttara Samya Sambodhi. Hence now, Panya Paramita is the all-powerful mantra, the great enlightening mantra, the unexcelled mantra, the unequaled mantra, and able to dispel all suffering. This is true, not false. Therefore, to proclaim the Panya Paramita mantra and to recite the mantra thus, Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Swaha. I did put the English version of the Heart Sutra on the Facebook as well. And if you like, you can go back, look on the Facebook and kind of recite yourself. At the request of Aurora, she would like me to kind of expound the Heart Sutra in simple language. And I think that will be another class for like a Heart Sutra, lesson. I am working to figure out, see if this, screen, because I have a PPT, and that will make it easier, to kind of teaching the sutra, the scripture. So just wait for until I make arrangement with Eastover people here. Okay. As I put on the kind of a syllabus for today, I was going to talk about, I put the 4 words. The first one is the body is not perfect. The feeling is not pleasant. And the mind is impermanent, and the Dharma is no self. This is a basic Buddhist practice. In Chinese, we call 四念处, 观身不净, 观受是苦, 观心无常, 观法无我. But I think that today we will not have enough time to kind of expand these 4 practice. This is also kind of for insight meditation. Besides contemplate on your sensation, but as I always mention that in Buddhism, you will not just close your eyes and breathing in and breathing out and think the whole world will be okay. When you open eyes, frankly, all the problem will be still there. Unless you have your philosophy, a good life philosophy, and the way you look at it, the things that happen surrounding you, and the way you handle them, that will be the really you can, solve the crisis or problem in our life. And so from Buddhism, that we have to contemplate in our life almost every moment. For example, it's not just when you do inside meditation, contemplation, when you are doing meditation. In our life, to realize the first one, maybe today I can say a little bit about the body is not always perfect. Yesterday we mentioned about the sickness. When we sick, especially we feel very comfortable about the bodily sick. Of course, yesterday I said if you have a very healthy mind, then can bring a healthy body. Right. But illness, disease, for everyone will experience some kind of a disease. Especially right now, we experience this coronavirus. And I feel very painful that to see those patients who affect with the coronavirus, they have a very difficult to breathing. And so, it's the body. Body cannot function, so it affects the mind. we spend a lot of time. We exercise, go to the fitness center, and then we take a vitamin, and we do all kinds of things and try to have a perfect body. But in Buddhist teaching, the body is not always perfect because you will getting old. So we call aging, and when we die, the body start to decay, and even not with their body, just with our body. As a Buddhist practitioner, especially monks and nuns, one of the major way when we practice is to observe the impurity of the body. For example, we have to go to, the bathroom. So our excretion, urine, it's a dirty, or we tears, or even the blood, or sweat. So this is for a Buddhist practitioner to observe that this impurity come from the body. So you will not grow the attachment to your body or someone's body. So to reduce the desire. And not only that, I think that the people who are studying in medical school, when you don't go for the autopsy class, when you cut apart the body, then you see the bone, you see the skin, you see the, bleeding. That is the way of contemplation on impurity. Of course, I already told my student that, I used to like to watch CSI, the crime scene investigation. And at the beginning, you always have like a beautiful woman or a handsome man, but within in 2 minutes, then the body is on the corners table. So that is the good time, a good way to contemplate. The body is not always perfect. So do not grow the attachment to the body, okay? And see the nature of the body. But most important that in Buddhism is to pursue the spirit. Your life, the spirit is eternal, not the body. Okay, today we take a little bit more time. Right now it's already past 8:50, but I will see you tomorrow again, and we will continue the vipassana meditation, and I will continue to talk more about these what we call where to place your mind, 四念处, to where your mind's on your body, and on your sensation, and on the mind, and also the Dharma. And I will see you tomorrow night. 阿弥陀佛。